Hello, hello. This is probably one of my favorite videos to make. So just like I did the past 2 years on this channel, in this video we're gonna go over my 2023 running goals, see what I've achieved, what I've not quite achieved, and then we're gonna talk about what I will aim to achieve next year. I personally think it's good to share some of your goals with the world. It helps keep you accountable, and it's not just about achieving the goal, it's about sharing the process, sharing that journey. And I'm personally really inspired to watch other people on social media share their own journey towards achieving a goal that they set out to achieve. I don't know if I inspire anyone, but maybe you're watching my running progress and then you're thinking, well, if she can do it, I can do it too. Right, let's start with a quick overview of 2023. I think running wise, it was the year I really surprised myself, and maybe I realized that my ceiling as a runner was potentially a bit higher than I thought it was. I did a total of 14 races, which were 5k, 10k, half marathons. I have still yet to do a full marathon, and out of these 14 races, 9 were PBs. So there's been quite a big chunk of progress made this year. And it's funny because this time last year, when I did this video, I said, oh, 2022 was probably my golden year of running. I don't think I'll see this much progress again in the coming years. Well, I think 2023 was the golden year of running. And if there's one thing that I hope is that next year at this time I'll be talking to the camera and I'll be saying, you know what guys, 2024 was the golden year of running. Fingers crossed. Right, let's dive into my 2023 running goals and see what happened. So I'm going to base this off my updated 2023 running goals, which I had shared in June or July after having ticked off quite a few of the running goals I had set for the year, the first 6 months. Let's start with the time-based running goals. So for the 5k, I ran a 19:01 at Parkrun in May. I really wanted to get to sub 19, and I did that. It took me quite a few tries, but it finally happened at a race in Battersea Park in September. My official time was 18:56 and I was absolutely over the moon. Now for the 10k, after running a PB of 41:27 in spring, I wanted to try and get a sub 41. And boy, did I surprise myself with this distance, because in July at the A6 10k in London, I ran 40:18. And I didn't think I would do any better. And then in October, I ended up running 40:00. This race was not time chipped, it was only gun time. So who knows if it had been time chipped, maybe right now I would be in the sub 40 club, but it is a goal that we're going to be chasing next year. And for the half marathon, just wanted to get as close as possible to the 90-minute mark. Not even thinking there was a chance in the world that this year I would join the sub 90 club. And well, did I surprise myself again here, because I ended up running 1:29:56 in Valencia in October and then 1:29:42 in Malaga the week just after. And that was, the biggest running highlights of the year. Now, chasing PBs is great, but there's more to running than that. And I also like to set myself goals that have nothing to do with performance or times or speed or anything like that. I wanted to run 4 races outside the UK and I ended up doing 5. So there was Seville half in January, Madrid 10k in April, and then there was Valencia half in October, Malaga half the week after in October, and then a very last minute entry at a 5k race in Malaga. So that's a total of 5 races outside the UK, and they were all in Spain. Are you even surprised? I also set myself the goal of visiting 10 new parkrun locations this year, and I ticked off 10 new parkruns in the UK and 1 abroad in Eindhoven. So that's a total of 11 new parkruns ticked off my list for 2023. Another goal, which you can't really quantify, was to really focus on stretching and mobility. I didn't want to drop the ball, so I wanted to really ingrain this as a habit. And now I feel like I've got there. It's, I stretch daily, I do my mobility exercises at the gym. So I feel like moving forward, it doesn't need to be part of my running goals, but it needed to be this year, so I would not lose focus on that. And now it has become a habit. 2 social runs a week. Who did I think I was? Me, the introvert runner. Over the summer, I really made an effort, and some weeks I did go to 2 social runs a week. but that was a big ask to do this consistently every week, and it was more to social run the quarter for that last quarter of the year. Yeah, unfortunately, I completely dropped the ball on that. And lastly, a goal that I've not realized was to do a 25k long run, because as of now my longest run is 22.5k, something like that, and I had said that if I want to warm up to the idea of one day doing a full marathon, I need to build up a bit of confidence and do longer long runs. But yeah, it hasn't happened. I wasn't too bothered about it. I didn't really need this in my training for what I was doing this year. So yes, this goal hasn't happened. And now we're getting to the most exciting part of this video. My head is already in 2024. Let's talk about my 2024 running goals. So let's start with the time-based ones. For the 5k distance, I will be absolutely over the moon with a sub 18:30, or at least get as close as possible to this time. I feel like now the shorter the distance, the harder it's going to be to really PB. So I feel like sub 18 might be a bit ambitious. 18:30, probably within reach if I do a proper 5k training block. Now for the 10k, obviously the main goal is to finally get that sub 40, which I hope will happen in Valencia in just a few weeks. Valencia 10k is my very first race in my calendar for 2024. But now if we look at the whole year, I would love to get to a sub 39. Sub 39 minute 10k, that would be absolutely amazing for 2024. And for the half marathon, my goal would be to get as close as possible to 88 minutes. And in my wildest dreams, 87 minutes. But I think 88 minutes is more realistic, and potentially towards the end of 2024 could happen. I'm intending on doing Valencia half again. It's a great one for a PB. And yes, hopefully 88 minutes something. Will 2024 be the year I do my first full marathon? Maybe. I've been considering it. I've never been this close to wanting to sign up to a marathon. Like last year, absolutely no interest. Right now, I'm seriously considering it, I would say. I've been thinking about maybe Valencia for 2024. We'll see. If it doesn't happen next year, it's for sure going to be for 2025. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm ready now to train for a marathon and give it a go. And finally, some other running goals that are not performance related. I'd love to race 5 times outside the UK, and hopefully one of these races will not be in Spain for once. I've also set myself a parkrun target for next year, but it's a different one. Instead of trying to go to different locations and all of this, I want to put my focus into volunteering, because I've been to a bunch of parkruns and I've only volunteered once so far. So next year I want to volunteer at least 3 times. And finally, social running. I am not giving up. I am still setting it as a goal, because if it's not a target of mine, then I will talk myself out of it. But I do enjoy it. Once I'm there running with people, I do enjoy it. So I will aim for 12 social runs in 2024. It's 1 a month. I should be able to handle it. And there's so many amazing running communities in London. I am really missing out by not taking part. So yeah, I just need to push myself a bit more on that front. And this concludes this video. I mean, overall 2023 was an amazing year of running. I really hope that 2024 will be as amazing, with some more PBs, some more running progress, some more amazing running experiences and races. Thank you guys so much for your support this year. Thank you for tuning into my videos, taking time to leave a comment, share your experience, give me some advice. I would love to hear about your running goals for next year. I wish you an amazing end of 2023, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!